Welcome everybody to High Ground MTG. It is Spiny Mouse. We're on game 4, up against Eyelash. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below, because it makes me feel happy. We'll technically need another white source to get this Pure Steel Paladin down, but we have our stuff. See if we get to keep any of it. You get to go first. Do you like going first? Give her runes, go. Eyelash plays Windswept Heath and a Caraxit. Triumph. Alright, well. What are we up against? Island Mountain Plains. Jeskai. Alright, well, not the land we wanted to see. Maybe the land we deserved. Throwing a Batman joke there somewhere. I'm gonna get a Colossus Hammer here. And we'll pass turn. No attacks from us. No attacks. No. I mean, we don't really care about keeping the Stoneforge alive necessarily. Could have counters though, in which case Stoneforge getting down Hammer underneath the counter is pretty good. Okay. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna name red here in case they also have a bolt. Misty Rainforest. Obviously they can also crack their Misty Rainforest on our turn and bolt anyways, but hey, look at Plains. So that means we get to play our Pure Steel Paladin. Oh, but this doesn't have Metalcraft yet. Oh, whoops. Forget that it needs Metalcraft. We have not a lot of artifacts. So honestly, I probably just should have played either nothing or Giver of Runes. So I'm probably going to bolt now. I may just get this Colossus Hammer down. If they do something here, just so it's down underneath the counters, hopefully. Stomping ground. Tapped. Okay. So 5 colors then. I guess we haven't seen black, so 4 colors so far. Yeah, probably shouldn't have played out Pure Steel just because we don't have Metalcraft. I guess we get to draw a card off of it. And that's something if we get like... Yeah, that's probably not helping us any. Alright, so counters seem less likely. Maybe? I don't know what our opponent's on. Plays a forest. Okay. And passes. Right. Yes, we're gonna make a construct here. search out. I think we get Shadow Spear, because we already have 2 hammers. We'll draw a card. Ornithopter. I think we cast an Ornithopter. There's a Saga. Go to equip. Go to equip. We're gonna put this other hammer on. Okay. Okay, I was like, they have 3 mana open. Okay, so I have no idea what our opponent's playing. They played 4 colors of mana and always lands. So like, is Sanctifier good? Maybe. They have some red stuff. They could have been like elementals, but they didn't play anything. Do we just run it back? Yeah, I guess we just run it back. Alright, let's see if we can find out what our opponent is up to. If you haven't already, come check out our Discord, where we talk about magic stuff. We're gonna mulligan that. Do we also mulligan this? I guess it just does nothing. Alright, we'll keep this. Bottom. And bottom. I don't know, we'll see what we're up against. Eyelash plays a Breeding Pool tapped, and we draw an Inkmoth Nexus. Alright, well. It's a land for later, I suppose. We're going to play Esper Sentinel and pass it on back. Next turn, we've got Sigarda's 8 Hammer. Plays an island. Another Esper Sentinel. Plays Sigarda's 8. Go to combat. Cast a hammer. Does this resolve? Is this actually happening? They have a bounce spell? What's gonna happen? Opponent's down to 9. We have not gotten to see our opponent play a single spell? Yet? I mean, if they can deal with Esper Sentinel somehow, or the Hammer, we don't necessarily have a lot of going on. Okay, so it is the Elementals deck. Okay. Okay. Casts a Risen Reef. Sure. Alright. So they'll get to potentially draw a card here, put another land into play. Shadow Spear just does it. Not that we draw that, of course. Oh, we should play anything but Nexus. I guess we'll play another Sentinel here, because why not? Attack for 11. Yeah, put blocks. I guess we could have gotten cards. We also don't have anything in the graveyard, so like getting worse doesn't do a whole lot for us. We should have played Inkmoth Nexus. Is the correct line there for sure, but who plays Magic correctly, really? You know, Misty Rainforest for our opponent. Cracks the Misty Rainforest down to 8. Gotta find another blocker here. They do have the evoke creatures that can get rid of artifacts and enchantments and creatures. So I'm surprised they don't have any of those at the moment. They did get a draw with the Risen Reef, so. Prismatic Ending. Alright, well. I'm gonna draw some cards off of that. Inkmoth Nexus. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. So now we'll need to find either another hammer. Or... yeah, where's a saga? Guess we go get Luris. Doesn't actually do a whole lot, but it's a thing we can do. Played a land. Get in for 1. Put us down to 6. 5 cards in hand, though. 5 cards in hand. This elemental deck is no joke. No joke. It's pretty good stuff. Well, at least we know what we're up against. So even if we do end up losing this game, now we know. Now we know what's happening. Teferi, the Time Raveler. I don't suppose you want to bounce our Colossus Hammer, opponent. Pays 1. Making constructs with our Urza Sagas gets a little worse here. Yeah, okay. Returns and draws. Stumping ground. Untapped! Alpine Moon. Alright, to get rid of our Urza Saga. Sure. Sure. Why not? That's a thing. That's a thing. I forgot that this deck plays Teferi Time Raveler. It's very strange. Midnight. Alright, so playing Inkmoth Nexus. Play Esper Sentinel. I guess we cast this Midnight. We can't do all this. There wasn't anything in the graveyard though, so like getting back or getting Loris out doesn't do a ton necessarily. Alright, alright. We either need to draw another hammer or a way to equip the one we got. Omnath? Omnath. Do they have a land? Yeah, they got a fetch land. Alright. Down to 2. But then they gain 4. Oh, they cracked in response to their ability. That's a little awkward because they could have... I mean, they could have gotten a shock land and then shocked it in at that point, but... Alright, they get all the mana. Back up to 6. Yeah, we're gonna need to... find something. Another hammer would be okay. So they'll be able to bounce it. What is this? That's -3, so they won't be able to bounce it next turn. Fairy takes up. But are they doing anything? Ooh, a Fury. Alright. Well, as long as they can't blink it next turn, that's fine. Give her runes. It's awkward because we'd like to have mana, but yeah, with Omnath out, it's gonna be a little rough. Midnight. Okay, 1. Oh no, did I just... Oh, I did. God! I meant to click on the other one. No! Yeah! Alright, Moto. You win this round. You win this round. Oof. Oof. Well, only 3 more mana, and I can equip a Colossus Hammer. The hard way. I'm assuming this name's Inkmoth Nexus. It's actually... Because this gives us any color, right? Yeah, add mana 1 mana of any color. Okay. Sure. You also get rid of Loris. Probably. Gains 4 life. Undoing all that work we did. Go into combat. Yeah, well, no blocks. Gotta imagine they have something else to play here. Just needs to not be... Really need it to not be another Fury or Ephemerate or something like that. Cast Ephemerate. Targeting Fury. Alright. Alright. I get it. We're dead. Alright, so now we know. So we're gonna need paths. Seal no. Sanctifier. Probably not. Protection from red is interesting. Probably not great. Like, we're not hitting the graveyard. Pithy Needle for Teferi is like a maybe. Let's get rid of 3 Ornithopters. Actually, Esper Sentinel's pretty bad here. So maybe bring in a couple Sanctifiers for Esper Sentinel. It's not like amazing, but like they're also not casting that many non-creature spells, so. Yeah, we'll try it like that. Alright, we are on the play, which is generally a good thing for our deck. Opponent brought in 61 cards. We will keep. Oh man, if we could only. Alright, we will play Inkmoth Nexus turn 2. Down. We draw like a 1-mana creature, that'd be pretty good. Mulligans to 6. Keep 6. Okay. Well, Plains and Sigard's Aid. Say go. Next turn we can Stoneforge. Or if we draw a 1-mana creature, we can just equip a hammer to a creature. Play Windswept Heath. Cracks Windswept Heath. Garden, untapped. Utopia Sprawl. Alright. Sure. Chosen color is red. There's Esper Sentinel. Playing Inkmoth Nexus this turn. We're playing Inkmoth Nexus. Okay. So Esper Sentinel. Colossus Hammer. They have like Fury or the other one. The white one. Could be bad. Alright, it is equipped. We'll see what that does for us. If our opponent untaps, plays to Fairy, it's pretty bad, but... Flooded Strand, to Fairy becoming more possible. Prismatic Ending, what do they target? Target the Esper Sentinel, okay. Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. So now we're kind of back to needing a land. Oh no, we don't actually. Oh, they draw us a land. What does that do for us? Oh, Memnite. Okay. Memnite. Plains. Pure Steel. Actually, let's go Stoneforge because we can't. Yeah, we'll go Stoneforge. I guess the reasoning for I guess we could have gone to Pure Steel to draw an extra card. Yes. We're gonna get Shadow Spear. Play Shadow Spear. Equip it to Stoneforge. Yes. Next turn, we can Pure Steel Paladin. Pure Steel Paladin and activate Inkmoth. I Gets our Triome. So tough though, because they have ways of just getting rid of our Inkmoth. Well, it may say non-land. Does it say non-land? Risen Reef to draw a card. They have the 1-drop here. They can draw multiple cards. I guess we didn't have to play the Shadow Sphere. We probably should not have played the Shadow Sphere, in fact. So we could have done instant speed. So there's no real reason to play it when we played it. And like, if they get rid of our Stoneforge, we could have equipped it to Memnite. Yada yada yada. Doesn't matter. Our opponent has Fury, of course. Just don't also have Ephemerate. Okay. They didn't have the Ephemerate. Spring Lutron. So if they have another Fury, it's better to put the Colossus Hammer on. Yeah, but that kills their Risen Reef because they have to block. I guess we can also re-equip end of turn. This also gives it trample. So I think they have to have the removal spell, which they certainly could have. They would need 2 white cards in hand. Here we go. You got us in suspense, opponent. Do you have it? No, they don't have it. Okay. Woo. Okay. Alright, we beat Elementals. We are 2-2. Whew. Okay. Man, I was so scared that entire match. They have so many good things against us. Alright, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in round 5.
Thank you for watching High Ground MTG with co-hosts Kai Guy and Spiny Mouse. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to click that like button. And if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on future episodes of High Ground MTG. For even more videos, be sure to check out our playlist so that you can have the high ground.